Hey guys, this is Isaac Davis here with Sidewise Publishing. I'm about to walk you through my new app, What's for Dinner. I've went ahead and installed it on the emulator here, so we're going to get started here. Click on it and it's going to start loading data real quick. It's got to load up the databases first. Now, first thing that's going to pop up is a little window that says thank you for purchasing, and I would like to repeat it again, thank you for purchasing. This basically gives you the instructions of what to do. You can bring this back up through the menu. For now, I'm not going to read it all to you. First thing you have to decide is whether you're staying home or going out. So we'll click staying home for the first. Now it's basically as simple as just pushing the what's for dinner button, and it gives you an idea of what to go eat. In this case, it's pork fried rice. So you can click it again and you get another selection. What you can do here though is you're probably not going to like everything that's on this menu. I popped in about 80 something items for the staying home menu. What we can do is come over here and you pick edit selections. You go to your menu, click your menu button, then click edit selections, and what it'll do is it's going to pop up the first time you're going to get this. These are the instructions on how to run the page. I'm going to go ahead and walk you through this. Note that's not going to come up again unless you want. You can come over to menu and say I want the instructions again. So we don't need those right now because I'm going to go ahead and walk you through it. Now you got all these different options here. What you can do is if you see something you don't like, you can just click delete. You can also edit these, and what it'll do is when you click edit, it'll pop it down into the add the button here. You can make changes or just click add and pop it back in. So what we want to do is pare this list down, because my guess is you're probably like me, you're not going to like all of these things. Like let's say we can get rid of quiche and ravioli and salad. Yeah, we can get rid of that. Keeping anything with bacon, that's for sure. Get rid of the shrimp scampi. Maybe you're not too much for split pea soup or steak kebabs or taquitos. Let's see, we can get rid of the tuna casserole, and let's say waffles just really doesn't appeal to you. So what you do is you pop back into your menu here and you can see the delete multiple. Right here you can pick whether you want to delete everything that's checked or everything is unchecked. So in this case, we've clicked all the ones we want. We're just going to get rid of everything that, we clicked all the ones we don't want. We're going to get rid of all those. So click checked and away they go. Now your list is back pared down. Now you can add things to your list, you can delete, you can make changes, do whatever you want. You get this list down to basically what you want to eat, or like a good 20 or 30 items. It's pretty easy to make when you get home. That's what I usually do. So and then it becomes real, it's real handy. It just pops up with something you want. So you can click back and then just keep clicking through the suggestions. It's going to keep popping up with stuff. Anytime you edit the menu, it's going to be reflected immediately when you go back to the screen. So let's go up to, let's say you want to go out to eat. You don't want to stay home and cook. So what you can do is, now that it's set to going out, as you can see up here on the toolbar, click what's for dinner, and then it gives you another suggestion at random. Now there's a bunch of sayings, and most of them are funny. Some of them might not be as funny, but I tried to make most of them funny. What you can do is, I've loaded up about 380 different restaurants here. So of course, unless you're really lucky and you happen to live by all 380 of them, you're like me, you're gonna have to go pare this down some. And we're going to do the same thing here basically. Let's walk through a couple other things. You can basically check everything if you want, and you could go delete them all right now. Or you could uncheck. Let's say you got a couple that are around you and that you want to keep, and you want to just delete everything that's checked. So let's keep TGI Fridays. Let's keep Subway. So everything that's checked we want to just go get rid of. So you got a couple things you can do. If you wanted to, you could just sit here and delete through these, like Stir Crazy, don't want that. Submarina, you can delete through that. Or you can go to the menu, click delete multiple, and then right here we want to delete everything that's checked. So that's going to pare our list down pretty good. So there's the ones that we have around us that we're we're comfortable with, we want to go to, and that we're up for suggestion. So that's pretty much it. You click back, and then when you start clicking here, you get another saying, and there's TGI Fridays. So you click this one, and then you get Tony Roma's. So what you can do with the Map It button here is pretty cool. You click Map It, and then you can save this default action here or not. But if you click Maps, it will take up and find you the nearest Tony Roma's, and based on where you are, it'll give you directions on how to get there and walk you through the whole way to get to the nearest one. Now, since I'm on an emulator, it's a little hard to do, so I'm not going to do it because I basically would have to open up a telnet session and feed in some GPS coordinates to fake this thing out to where it actually thought it was somewhere. But I've tried it on a phone. It actually works, and it's really cool. So that's pretty much the gist of it. You basically, when you exit out of the program, it will go back and remember where you were. It'll remember whether you're going out or staying home. So when you go back in, it keeps that in mind. You just keep clicking new ideas. It shuffles them every time you open it up. One of the other cool features is, and let me go ahead and show you that. Let's back up out of here. I'm going to show you how to put a widget on your screen. I've added a widget into this so that you can go ahead and get a daily recommendation of what's for dinner. So you come out here to one of the open areas that's basically the same size as this Google bar here. It's going to be it's going to be one screen wide and then one block in height, and then you hold your finger down on the screen and it's going to pop up and see what do you want to add. You pick widget, and then it's going to pop up with a list here. You click what's for dinner, and boom, it pops up. Now you can add more than one widget to a screen. If you need multiple suggestions, I don't know. It's up to you. There's no limit on how many widgets you can have. As you can see, it's all random. Sometimes, when you pare things down to just a few items, you're going to get, some duplicates or whatever. But it's really easy. You can move these around if you don't like, having two widgets taking up too much space. Just go ahead and delete it. Anyway, it's that simple to use. It's real easy. It pops right up, starts giving you suggestions. I'm going to be adding suggestions. I'm going to be making updates, and so if you have any comments, questions, or suggestions, feel free to email me. The email address is sidewisepublishing@gmail.com. It's in the about down here. There's the email address right there. Feel free to email me and let me know what you think. Be sure and give it a good rating on the Android marketplace. And like I said, I really appreciate everybody taking the time out and purchasing it. And thank you again.